Jai Shri Krishna to all. Welcome to Path to Anandam Series 4. And today we have our topic, how to experience your true self, based on the self-transformation, Bhagavad Gita, and meditation. And pranam to Guruji, Hariharji Maharaj, for his blessings. And thank you very much for everyone joining this morning. I'm Satya Kalra, your host for the program and the founder of Path to Anandam, where we teach how to be happy, be blissful, and whatever you see on this page, sharing our wisdom from Bhagavad Gita, all the videos on YouTube channel, which actually helps to go back in case you miss any program or if you want to hear it again. And all the previous videos are posted over there. Today's contents, the most easiest way to know your true self. But first we must know what is true self. What are we talking about? And why I have chosen this subject based on the Om mantras. How to practice it? What are the benefits we get by doing that? And actually how to chant Om mantra is also very, very important. And the benefits of it, and the meditation part, and the actions and tips. How to ultimately get the aura, which you see it right here. So our true nature, I'm sure by now you have attended so many sessions and you know what is our true nature is, who we are. But I thought before I start the subject, just to refresh our memories with this, that our true nature is, I am Satchitananda. I am love. I am peace. I am divine. I am Anandam. And it is in our DNA, in every gene of our body has divinity within us. The question then comes, if it is there, then why don't I feel it? It's just like, the coolness of the water. It has in it, but when we boil it, then it loses its coolness. Similarly, when we are facing the different situations in our life, we do not feel that I am divine. We lose our peace. We do not feel love for ourselves or others. And of course, we do not feel blissful at that time. And those situations could be many. It could be our physical problems, our relationship problems, and our financial issues, social issues, business issues. There are many, many issues. And when we forget that I am Satchitananda, just like the water. When it boils, it's not cool anymore. It's not cold. But when it is off the burner, off the heater, then it comes back to its original nature. Similarly, when we are calm, we do experience that. But we forget due to some environment. And there is a beautiful story here. Lion, sheep, lion. You might have already heard it, but I'm going to repeat it here again. That there was one pregnant lion. She went for getting some food, so she went to the jungle, and that's where she delivered the baby lion. And that was the area where a lot of sheep were there. So basically, she died, and baby lion became a part of the group of the sheep. So he was grown as a sheep. He learned all the techniques, everything from sheeps. So one day, another lion went to jungle, and he saw one lion among the sheep, and he was behaving just like sheep. And he was very disappointed that why this lion is behaving like sheep. So when he found the opportunity, next opportunity, he brought this lion and he told him that, look, you are not a sheep. You are behaving like a sheep, but you are not a sheep. You are a lion. And he says, no, I'm not a lion. I'm a sheep. So he took him by the leg and showed him that you are just like me. You are not the sheep. You are the lion. You are the king of the jungle. And then he got this message and he started behaving like such as a lion. So the essence of the story is that he forgot who he was. Similarly, we forget who we are unless we are reminded that we are not the resentment people, we are not jealous people, we are not discontent people, we are not, sometimes we say, I am so disheartened. I am disheartened. I don't know this. In fact, we say, I am mood. And we call all kind of those names to ourselves. I'm sick. I am disappointed. I'm this, that, because we forget that I am not that. I am Satchitananda. Our true nature is Satchitananda. And we have learned this through Bhagavad Gita by many different ways. And because Bhagavad Gita answers those 5 questions that who am I? Where did I come from? Where will I go from here? What is the purpose of my life? And how would I attain the purpose of my life? Bhagavad Gita has taught us all these things. And I hope we all by now, we know we can practice Karma Yoga, Dhyan Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, all these methods we can apply, which have been summarized here in 7 steps. But now, I still get a lot of questions. So I thought now we have to make it more simpler, because sometimes people say, I cannot do my Karma Yoga, I cannot do my meditation, and I cannot understand this, and many confusions and many questions. So I thought I should take now, it's about time that I should now take one subject at a time and take only one thing where I thought Om Mantra will be the best one. And then again, I go back to the Gita, because in Gita, Lord Krishna says that I am the sacred syllable. I'm the Om Pranam. And not only that, he also says, Sardharani, Sayamem Mano, Hirdi, Nirudhyacha. And then again, actually, if you read it in English, whoever leaves the body by remembering me, having closed all the gates of the body, all the senses, focusing the mind on me in the heart, God means God, and fixing the prana at the top of his head, crown chakra, meditating on me and vibrating the sacred syllabus Om with the supreme combination of letters, one certainly attains the supreme goal. So Om iti Aksharam Brahma, Vivaran Mamu Smarnan, Ya Prayati Tajam Deham Sayati Paramam Gatim, means whoever remembers me all the time. Because why it is so simple? I am the monosyllabus cosmic sound. Among all the words we speak, but it is just the letter Om, only two words, where it spells A-U-M, A Anandam, U unites with me, and it gives me moksha, it takes me to silence, and then through meditation we do this. So this is so beautifully set there. It just keeps reminding us that what is Om. And actually I put it here again because it says in next verse, Ananam cheta satam yo mam smrititam nityashah tasmayam sulabha parth nitya yuktasya yogina. This is the most secret and sacred syllabus and the most sulabh, most easiest, because it's the easiest mantra to contemplate on self. It is a cosmic sound that transforms human to divinity, immortality. It's the simplest and easiest yoga for self-purification, transformation, and self-realization, knowing who I am Satchitananda. So the constant recitation of Om mantra with each breath helps disappearing obstacles and turn inward of consciousness. Actually, that's what the Patanjali Yoga also says, that by reciting it with each breath, it takes care of all of our obstacles. And it's not, it says that, I will further go over there, why it says that. So Om is the ocean of Anandam. It's the path to Anandam. That's why I call Om is the path to Anandam, because it is love, peace, and Anandam. And here I put it because every breath, this is, we can do the recitation, the japa. And finally, we experience, this is a benefit we get. We transform. And this actually, I put this purposely here because this is the this is our Path to Anandam logo, which has the Om in the center, in the heart, and the love, peace, Anandam. All this is the foundation for love, for peace, and Anandam. It automatically disappears, dissolves everything in the body. And then one just experience joyfulness, positive attitude, loving, caring, respectful, forgiveness, contentment, patience, less argumentative. This is the biggest one here. And one is freedom from fear, worries, stress, and feels very calm, self-confident, happy, healthy, peaceful. So this is, one feels all that. It's not just this, it's a symbol. And actually, as I mentioned before, this is it. After practicing this for 20 years, finally, this experience came, that what Om mantra does and how this helps. So it's not that it takes that 20 years, but since I was a beginner, I didn't know, nobody taught me on that part. I even didn't know what Om mantra was. But by practicing, this automatically came. And this is how one feels that every cell of the body is enriched with Om mantra and the light. And the person feels free from the worries, desires, anger, and ego, jealousy. So these are the characteristics. So one actually becomes the Anandamay. And here is a process. And what happens? And this is not just the spiritual process, but this is what the medical science, there are so many publications on this one, that what the mantras do, what the meditations do, and how it heals and resolves. Here, I just showed it with the unhappiness. But actually, this is the unhappiness of what? Not just the mood, but any organs in the body. You can take it from all the physiological systems like heart, digestive system, cardiovascular system, your intestine, the ulcers, the diabetes, everything you can count on this one. Even the cancer, people are healed with the cancer so this is all unhappiness. It represents all the diseases and the moods. But with the Om mantra, see how it is getting little by little dissolving because more light is shining, and see how it is coming. It almost disappears. And then the total golden light comes, and even it merges like this. So there are so many publications. If you go to Stanford, you go to any Ivy colleges, Ivy schools, Columbia University, Harvard, anywhere, you will find thousands of publications on this, how the mantra and the meditation changes the health, the mood. Not only that, it reforms the mutant genes. It heals even the genes, the DNA part of it, and all the hereditary diseases, or the heredity, because many times people say, oh, well, it is in my family, but actually it even fixes and rejuvenates the original DNS. So here, the Om mantra or the meditation brings the self-awareness. It purifies all of our problems, all of our diseases, all of our negativity, and transforms us and gives us the wisdom. Who am I? It gives a light within. That's why I put it these arrows. So it gives eternal happiness, health, love, peace. And finally, one is so much calm and peace and experience that I am truly a Satchit Anand. So how to practice it? I just reminded this again, that breathe 60 and 40%. And when we do the meditation, I will again show it and demonstrate that. But anytime we are thinking, we should think positively. When we think positively, that is Om mantra. And when we are thinking like we should have an Om mantra, like put the Om right in front of your nostrils. So every breath is going with the Om mantra. Anything we touch, Om. Anything we eat, well, like when we have the food in front of us, we can just kind of put, I usually take my logo and I just put it on the food, where love, peace, Anandam, Om, it's all. And by doing it, it feels like, you are eating you're not just eating the food, but you are eating, that becomes like your Amrit, your Prasad. When we speak, it automatically, the sweetness comes, it not all that rudeness disappears. When you see others, you see them with love, you don't judge them. And when you hear, you don't hear the gossip anymore, you just hear the good. It's just like the Om mantra, you just hear the goodness all around you. Your heart is filled with goodness, with forgiveness. And but the thing is, we have to live in awareness. We have to make sure that whatever we see all around us, drink water, hold water, whatever, just, kind of feel. Like here, I have water here. Like when I drink it, I just kind of, oh, it just automatically comes Om mantra. When I see each other, when you even hug each other, it's just like, you're hugging each other with the Om mantra, with that love and compassion. So anything we do within anything we take inside, whether we take it with our eyes or ears or mouth or with mind or do with hands or whatever, it should be combined with Om mantra. So every action with love, compassion, and goodness is Om mantra. And this is a very simple, like we don't need any extra time because we touch things, we speak. When we are walking, every step we can say Om mantra. When I'm driving, just say Om mantra, You don't have to worry about what the traffic is, or sometimes we are stuck on the traffic or in the grocery lines, the lines are big or something. You just start reciting your Om mantra. You will never feel bored, nor never feel restless that why the line is big or the traffic is, I'm jammed in the traffic, or, just Om mantra becomes your guiding light. So with that, everything life becomes so smooth and pleasant. So here is the self-transformation. So reprogram the software of the mind with Om mantra. So whatever we have in our mind, we just change our subconscious mind, our conscious mind, and then it merges with the supreme conscious mind. So imagine the Om is everywhere in your body and you can see, you can feel it. But it has to be, as in Bhagavad Gita it says, Maya vesh mano ye maam nitya yukta upaste, shadya paropesta, ye me yukta mamata. So nitya yukta upaste. At one time we had a Swamiji at our home, and that was his favorite verse. And I asked him how to do it. He says, Nitya Yukta Upaste. So, but it has to be with Shraddha, not just reciting, but it has to be with the feeling. So, start our day with Om mantra. Spend your day with Om mantra and end your day with Om mantra. And during the day again, we must practice our yoga, our meditation, pranayam, to make sure our body, our mind, and our soul are connected. And then again, I put Om mantra everywhere today because this, and by doing this, again, I repeated it here. By doing this, finally, we experience, and not we just experience Satchitananda, but we feel like sharing with others. So it's not that just we are in love and peace and Anandam. It transforms your surroundings because of your aura to you, your family members, wherever you go, whoever you meet, and in the community, even in the whole nations are transformed. That's where nowadays, there's so much focus on the spirituality and even in the politics part of it. And I hope that continues and that shows the impact of it. But the whole universe speaks to us through and is love, peace, Ananda. So continue to practice, and then finally surrender to God. Sarva dharman paritajya, mamekam sharanam praj. Aham tvam sarpapebhyo mokshashyami mahitya. So we continue to practice, and Lord Krishna says, don't worry. Continue. I am with you. I will take care of you. So our homework is very simple. Live in awareness and make sure, ask yourself, do I constantly recite Om mantra? Do I meditate daily? Do I read self-discipline? Do I lead the self-discipline life? with Om Mantra and living in awareness. So continue to ask these questions. But again, my favorite one, Swami Vivekananda has said, arise, awake, stop not until goal is reached, until we truly experience the Anandam all the time, not just sometime we feel and sometime we don't. Continuously until we feel calm and peace and filled with love and compassion. So our sankalpa, practice Om Mantra every moment and experience that I am love, peace, Anandam, and I have a happy, healthy, and peaceful life. So by doing that little by little, as it says in chapter 6, verse 24 and 25, Sankalpa Bhavan. With Sankalpa Bhavan, our mind, our indriyas are all controlled. And little by little, it changes our conscious mind, our subconscious mind, superconscious mind. Here it says Buddhya Grati Grahita, means it changes our conscious minds and finally our superconscious mind. Here it says that until ultimately we transform to love, peace, Ananda, little by little. So thank you very much for attending Part 2 Anandam, Series 4, How to Experience Your True Self through Om Mantra.